What's up, gays, straights, and other days? It's Mally. I'm back with another episode of asummersend. We have come back the day after our first date with Sam, even though I'm pretty sure neither of them knew it was a date yet. So I guess we're dealing with the aftermath of that and whatever else is in store, so let's just get started. I'm not sure what Mr. Wong had done, whether it was his sheer craftsmanship or if it was by some occult power. All I knew was that he had done transformative work on my shoes. My heels were even more comfortable to wear compared to before. I wonder if he had adjusted the heel length on them. I felt taller and more confident with every step I took. My calf looked more slender and shapely wearing them. Aww. Perhaps next time I'll try wearing them without pantyhose. Wait. Why? That's so random. What a time-honored skill Mr. Wong must possess. Well, apparently he came at a very high recommendation from your boss, so it makes sense. I'm sure many people will rely on his services for years and years to come. I wish I could write a review for him. He certainly deserves the praise. Today was just flying by. My commute to work was smooth. I was even able to get a seat on the subway on the way to work. I suppose for every bad day, a good day will come to make up for it. I don't think it was that bad of a day, but I getcha. There was a lull in the day. I went for a sit and lunch. My usual restaurant had hardly a queue to get inside. Oh, you're dining in. Ooh, new place, and the color scheme is just as pretty. What the heck? This is such a pretty game. Okay. Miss, your usual order? Today I'll have the curry beef brisket, please. Okay. Aw, is that because of Sam? Aw, cute. And back to the office. Aw, I love that. Just a little hint of I'm still thinking about her. Aw. It was a wonderfully seamless day. I was thinking I could leave work early. Hey. Oh, hey. Yes? You're leaving already? Yes, that's right. You forgot about me already? Who are you? You're the new hire in the accounting department. How is this my problem? Johnny? It's Joey. Right, Joey, I apologize. That's okay, we never formally introduced ourselves to each other. I've only been here for a few weeks. Your name is Michelle, right? Or should I call you Slippers Shut the fuck up! Please don't call me that. I was hoping people would forget about that already. But it's so funny. Fuck off. Hey, has anyone said that you look a bit like Momoko Kikuchi? No. I'm gonna put a picture up of her. I guess? I mean, we both have brown eyes and bangs, but that applies to... I'll take your word for it, sure. Peach Child? I don't know that reference, but okay. The Japanese pop idol. Yeah, don't you think so? No way. There's no way I would look like a pop singer. Don't be so modest. I'll show you her photo book. You really look like her. Wait. Photo book? You just carry around an album of her? What? You don't have to go so far as to do that. I'm also concerned. Are you a stan? What is it? I don't see you wearing those slippers today. Of course not, dickhead! What do you... Fuck you! You got your shoes fixed? Did you think that I wasn't going to... Okay, so I think we may have a himbo on our hands. Oh, please don't tease me about it anymore. It's annoying. Even the supervisor was heckling me about it this morning. Seriously? Still? That's so annoying. It's a great story though. Let it go. Don't you think it adds more to your character? No. Character? When I first saw you, I thought you were like, oh, here we go. This should be good. What? Like a boss character. What? Boss character? Mrs. Tam is our boss. Not that kind of boss. I meant to say that you seemed hard to approach at first. Okay. So for you to come in and work slippers like that, it's like, oh, a weakness. You're a dick! Joey, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Shut it. Get away from me. I'm going home. I mean it as a compliment. Don't. If you mean it as a compliment, don't go, look, a weakness. Look at what the... You hurt my brain. I don't quite understand, but I appreciate your compliment. Please let me leave. Yeah. Great. Bye. You're heading home now? Yep, away from you. Yep, I was just about to go. Move. Oh, me too. Suddenly I want to stay. You take the, I should have made this disclaimer a while ago. I will butcher these. And I'm sorry in advance, but I will do my best. You take the Swen Wan line, right? I'll go with you. You don't have to. I'm gay, go away. No, I don't think he's sitting on us. I think he's a very overexcited, like, new guy at work trying to, like, make a good impression. But so far, you suck. But he means well. Just fucking don't follow me home. Okay, then. Oy. I know I said I was a dog person, but I don't want a literal, like, new hire puppy following me around. Stop it. There's this noodle house that just opened. I heard from some of my friends that it's pretty good. Okay, let me know what you think. Do you want to try it with me? No. It's really... The next station is Mongkok. Doors will open to your right. Get off now. Get off there. Please, please, please. I'm bad at remembering, like, stuff like that, but, like, please get off. I remember that this is the place. Go, go, go. I'm getting off here. The train had been slowing down to a stop at the next station, and as I was about to answer, I was pushed by the other commuters looking to get off at the stop. You okay, Michelle? This is your stop. Get off, Michelle. Go find your destiny again. You gotta be like water and evade other people on the train. Stop giving me unsolicited advice. It's weird. Stop. Yes, I got distracted. So what about that noodle place? How about I get off now? I'm sorry. I have to get off here. My destiny is here. My future wife is here. Nice meeting you. Please stop giving me unsolicited advice. I thought you had a few more stops. Suddenly I don't. I forgot I had something I needed to pick up. A girl. Next time, okay? Don't do that. Don't make bullshit Don't do that. Michelle, why? Okay, goodbye. It's not a big deal. No, it's not. Goodbye. There's always a next time. Please shut the fuck up. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye! Stop talking. I'm trying to leave. All right, see you tomorrow. This fucking kid. Oh my god. He's trying so bad to make a good impression, but he's just... Stop. I'm not sure why I made up such an excuse to get away from him. Well, he was being a bit overbearing and much. From what I've heard, Joey's a good, respectable guy. Just a bit clingy immediately. I heard from other coworkers that he's studied abroad and only recently returned to Hong Kong upon completing his graduate studies. Okay, good for him. That doesn't mean you owe him anything. I'm sure there's a lot I could talk to him about, and yet... Here I am. I was back in the same district where I had my shoes fixed the other day and met my future wife. I should take my time to look around. Be awkward if I get back on the train and I run into Joey by accident at the next stop. Since I was already here, I could take a look at the shops for a bit. I didn't have a chance to really browse the shops because of that girl, Sam, the other day. Oh. Like you're actually complaining that much. Come on. Now that I think of it, didn't she mention she had a shop around here? It shouldn't be too far of a walk from here. A video store. A video store. Michelle, it's not Beetlejuice. It's not going to suddenly appear if you keep saying it. I had no expectations to actually come across the video store of that girl I had met yesterday. Besides the street-level storefronts, there were a multitude of stores located within indoor shopping arcades, as well as the many outdoor market stores that were scattered across this whole neighborhood district. Sam had only vaguely mentioned the location of her store. To find such a specific store without a specific address, I might as well have searched for a needle in a haystack. Or, moment of genius, we go to the cobbler and we literally ask her dad. Did she even want me to find her store? Yes. I don't think she could have made it any clearer. But I'm also this dumb when a girl is flirting with me, so I understand. She should have given me a business card if she did. Diamond Videos? Yes, I think that was it. What kind of store name was that? Diamond would be more suitable for something a little more valuable than video cassettes. I giggled to myself. Hee hee. At this rate, perhaps it might just be a diamond in the rough if I could find it. That's probably why it's called Diamond Videos. I'm sorry, I was gonna let her off and then I immediately just... I didn't put too much hope in it, though. You know, the power of gay destiny will help you. I walked through a whole shopping arcade and I've yet to come across her store. Nonetheless, I kept walking. You could also literally just ask her dad. I was testing out my shoes. Sure. My feet carried me forward without effort. My shoes felt comfortable and light. It was satisfying to hear the sound of the heel hitting the pavement. I passed by a few electronic stores. I saw from the window that they had an assortment of televisions and stereo devices for sale. I did not see any stores having home videos. Perhaps my father would have known better than me where to find a store like this. If he was alive, I'm sure he would still be coming to this neighborhood to regularly look at the stereo devices on display. He'd always liked to tinker with the sound system. In the past, I would have asked him to bring me along with him on his free weekends, and I would take a look at the new records in the shops nearby. My mother would also come along to look for her Chinese opera records. That was many years ago. Things changed fast around here. I could hardly recognize any of the stores now. I had walked a few blocks and reached the end of the street. I looked left and right. It seemed like there weren't a lot of stores ahead. I looked up. There was a strobing neon sign above me. It might just be video. Adult video. I craned my head to do a double take. I saw there was a massage parlor in the unit above. A seedy movie theater was in the building beside it. My left eye twitched. I've been looking at a computer monitor all day. What I should do is kick back at home with a cool compress over my eyes. I forgot to do that the other night. Yeah, because you were on cloud 9. The heat of the buildings and all of the people on the streets made the night air here humid and dense. I felt a bit uncomfortable, like there was something heavy wrapping itself around me. If I continued down the street corner, I'd enter the grittier part of Portland Street. Should I try another street? I peered ahead and I saw a street sign asking office ladies to beware you pickpockets. Yikes. Huh. Perhaps not. I glanced at my wristwatch. It was getting late. It's about time I called it quits and headed home. I clicked my heels together 3 times and chuckled at myself. Okay, the Wizard of Oz reference is pretty adorable. There is no place like home. As I was turning around, I felt the shadow of someone walk past me. The person walked quickly behind me. It wasn't anything, but it felt suspicious. I tried to catch a glimpse of that person before they got away. In the corner of my eye, I saw that it was a woman in a long robe dress. It was much like a Cantonese opera stage costume. She had long wavy hair I vaguely recalled seeing. Sam? Sam? It was the first thought that came into my mind. I wasn't exactly sure who it was, but the profile was close enough to Sam's to make me question my eyesight. Oh, so you were checking out her figure. It wasn't just me. Oh, Mal, just read the dialogue I hear you all saying, and I am mostly sorry. Whoever it was, they gave off a strange energy, enough to throw me off kilter. Even though I was just complaining about the warm human air in my mind earlier, the air around me soon felt cold. I composed myself. I was heading home anyway. It was just not my luck to find the video store today. I continued my walk back in the direction from which I came. But as I continued walking, I noticed shops that I did not recall seeing earlier. Oh no! Oh, Michelle's gonna get lost. No! There was a store that carved wood caskets, and a few others selling paper effigies, altars, incense, and lanterns. Oh no. It struck me as strange as I thought I'd been walking in the opposite direction of Temple Street, where such stores were common in that area. Had I really walked down the wrong street? I think so. Oh no. I looked left, right, forward, and back. I realized I'd wandered somewhere quite far from where I started out. I didn't recognize the road signs nor any of the landmarks. The quietness of the street was quite unsettling. I coughed from the thick plumes of incense smoke in the air. It was eerie how one wrong turn can make a world of difference. Yep, that's a big city for you. I walked for a long time without seeing another pedestrian. I tried not to think about it. That's not good, Michelle. I hastened my pace. I wanted to get back to the station or hail a taxi, but there was no passing taxi. And despite how far I kept walking, I couldn't seem to find my way back to the station. I was getting more and more lost in the labyrinth of small and narrow streets. I crossed the next street. Do not turn this into a horror thing. Do not hurt my Michelle, please no. And I felt something wet drip on my head. It was a water droplet. Okay, good, it's not someone's fucking drool. I wasn't underneath a rain cloud, nor was I underneath hanging laundry or an air conditioner. I felt uncomfortable. The hair on my neck rose. I could feel the intense stare of someone behind me. I quickly turned around. I saw an old woman looking at me. She was sitting on a small stool in the street corner. Her eyes were sunken deep with age. Why is this turning into a horror novel? Hey, wait, I was promised gay good times. What is this? She wore a black traditional dress robe and she combed her hair in a tight bun. Her dress hid most of her body, but I could see that she was quite a small person. Her back was bent forwards with scoliosis, making her appear even smaller. Lotus flowers were placed on a mat beside her. She appeared to be selling them. She didn't appear to be someone dangerous. Rather, she seemed to me like a gentle and lonely old woman who lived a lifetime of honest but hard labor. Michelle, now's not the time to be making those kinds of judgments. Now's the time to be getting yourself the hell out of there. A coin for a flower seems like a small pittance, but it can mean a meal for her. That is dangerous. Don't do that. I reached for my coin purse. Young lady, haven't you realized that there's another path? Sometimes the road won't appear until you take the first step towards it. Huh? I looked up, and somehow the old lady merchant had disappeared right before my eyes. The street corner where I thought she sat had no one. Behind it was just an empty alleyway. Okay, this is genuinely freaking me out. Why is this happening? I stood dumbfounded. There was not a trace of her. No stool, no mat, not even a lotus petal was left behind. Okay, so we might have inhaled something a little hallucinogenic. No worries. Michelle! I was starting to feel quite frightened. No shit, get out of there. Where did she go? Do not try to find her. Had I been seeing and hearing things this whole time? I asked myself. Maybe, I don't know. I suppose this was what I got for walking alone in an unfamiliar place. I approached the alley. I had to get a closer look. No, you don't! Perhaps it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Michelle! My heart started racing as I cautiously approached the alley. I peered in, thinking, praying that it wasn't all a malicious ploy by someone out to get me. You worry me on so many levels, stop. But rest assured, there was not a soul. Doesn't help. I suppose the old lady packed up her things and left. No! I looked through the alleyway again. I saw in the distance a familiar blinking sign. I realized I could cut through the alley to where I was earlier. Please be careful! I took my chances. I didn't think too much. A dark alley has its dangers, but at that moment I was more afraid of being stuck in some unfamiliar place. I hated the feeling of being lost. I hightailed it through the alley. Okay, you're out. Don't do that to me, Michelle. And as soon as I stepped out of it, I felt the air pressure immediately change. The street was bustling with human activity. It was warm and humid. I didn't mind it as much this time. It was comforting to hear the sounds and chatter of people going about their business. I was back to where I started before everything strange started happening. Ironically enough, it was the blinking adult video sign that signaled me back to this place. I was about to head out, this time in the correct direction, when I heard the muffled sounds of someone calling my name. Wait, is it Michelle? Where was it coming from? Michelle! I heard my name being called out again. I looked out across the street and I saw her standing outside a store. It was Sam! She had the door open and gestured for me to come inside. Yes, please! I have had a terrifying time and I missed you! Yes, please! It was a tiny and dimly lit shop sandwiched between what looked like questionable establishments. I don't care! We're going! I hadn't noticed her store even though I had walked past it earlier. My eyes weren't fooling me this time, right? I crossed the street. It was indeed Sam. If we knew each other better, I'd hug you right now. Her smile, her gestures, it was without a doubt Sam. I was a little unnerved by what had happened earlier, but I felt much more at ease to see a friendly face. Sam's excitement to see me was earnest. I would put behind me this strange sequence of events. It'll be a later date when I have to recall the words of the old lady. Okay. You relieved me for a second, then you bitch slapped me with foreshadowing. Goody. Sam, we're safe. We're home. Sam welcomed me into her store. Oh, it's so pretty. This game is so pretty. Oh my god, is that a neon like ace? That's so cool. It was a video store exactly as she had described. Her store wasn't too big. The counter was small. She had for a seat a folding chair and a stool that also appeared to double as a dining table in times of need. The store was stacked floor to ceiling with shelves and boxes of videotapes and laser discs. A small TV was plugged in near where she sat. It had a video of a black and white film playing. Oh my... wow. Oh, you are dressed. Wow, red blazer looks good on you. Wow, this is a contrast to what you were wearing. Are you wearing eyeshadow? Excuse me, who are you and what have you done with Sam? Oh my goodness, I'm getting flustered. Hey, Michelle. I saw you walking outside earlier. You alright? You look a little dazed. You're wearing the hottest red blazer I've ever... I mean, I'm probably dazed because of, upset from earlier, but now I'm dazed for a whole other reason. Holy hell. I'm fine. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Well, there was a clingy little puppy guy on the train and my subconscious really wanted to see you, badly. So, here I am. Was there something you were looking for today? You... But I can't say that. Or were you looking for me? I was just in the area. I wanted to take a look at your shop. Both of these are lies. I wanted to take a look at your shop. I was also looking for you. I wanted to take a look at your video store. Yeah, that's right. I wanted a closer look at your video store's very soft, light brown eyes. Video stores can have eyes. Really? I'm happy to hear that. I'm sorry. I try to move past this out, but you can't surprise me. You were in overalls last time, and now you're just... Please take a look around. I'm good. The view is fine here. Or maybe you could show me around. Wow, you look good. If you find something you like, I'll give you a special discount. easy! It's too easy! Yes, I found something I like. It's you. What the? You can't just come in looking that fine. What the? Sam! Okay. It's the blazer. I'm blaming the blazer. It's the blazer's fault. This should not be allowed. Hey! I looked around. I expected her to launch into a description I looked around. Just one sentence. She had the typical assortment of contemporary American and Asian films, television dramas, karaoke discs, and direct-to-home videos. Sam also had a section of classic Hollywood films such as Sound of Music! The Julie Andrews one, right? Wait, it would have to be because the stupid Carrie Underwood one when I wasn't out yet. You have the Sound of Music! I love her even more. Oh my god, it is meant to be. And Casablanca. That one was alright. I remember I watched some of these films with my mother when I was younger. Yes, Sound of Music. Oh my goodness. Can we watch the Sound of Music together? Oh my god, that'd be so cute. I wondered if my mother would want to watch these films with me again. Get the Sound of Music. If we have get the Sound of Music, please. The thought had never occurred to me that I could revisit these films with home video. Oh my goodness, like, I know that I played games where like they've referenced films and stuff before. This is the first time that they've referenced one that just has such a connection to my heart. Oh my god, this game. I love it. Oh my god. Hello. You can't just slap me with a CG like that. Don't stop giving me that smolder. Hey, stop it. Stop it right now. Oh my god. Wow. Video stores are great. I felt Sam's eyes on me. How can you not that look? Oh my good, wow. She acted as if she was flipping through her ledger, but she was definitely looking at me. She had a slight grin on the corner of her lips. Yeah. Stop it, you gotta be so fucking red. Oh my god, my face feels so warm right now. I'm probably not blushing that bad because it's hard to like make me feel up, but I didn't like being stared at. Because it flusters you? Because same. I picked up a tape off the shelf and read the back cover. I didn't have any particular movie I wanted to watch, but I didn't want Sam to think that I came over to our store just to loiter. Oh, I think she's just enjoying the view of me, which is, wow. Usually I'm the one going, wow, I like the view, but this is the first time the roles have been reversed. I am flustered. I wasn't much of a moviegoer. The last time I watched a movie in the theaters must have been 2 years ago. Oh, samesies. I preferred to instead read a book from the comfort of my home. I liked being able to follow along something at my own pace. It's not that I disliked movies. I wanted to be able to feel something, anything, out of my own thoughts and volition. I don't like being forced to feel a certain way because of some graphic image on screen. That's one way to feel it. I think that's just called an emotional response, Michelle. And I think, well, now I think you just don't like the way that she's making your heart flutter when she's staring at you. So can we move on from the CG already? Like, I'm so flustered right now. Can we stop? I wonder what about film that made Sam get into this kind of business. Can we please stop? I put the tape deck down. Stop with those eyes. Sam was still looking my way. Can I help you? Either kiss me or tell me to get out. Like, stop. Why are we loitering on this one for so long? I can't. Just seemed like she was waiting for me to ask her something. What? Ask her out? Done. Just please stop. I pretended not to notice. No, stop doing that. Stop being deliberately coy. I can't with her eyes. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just that fucking look. Like, whenever, like, in Lady and Mystery, Leader Kong would give me, like, a smoldering look. Like, it's usually, like, back to CG, done. No, this one lingered for too long. Sam, you better kiss me soon. At this point, you owe me. I continued browsing. I saw that Sam kept a special selection of films in the corner of her store. Guessing by the languages on the covers, some looked like they were directly imported from their source country. A few English-language films had a sticker on them indicating that you needed special hardware to play the tape. Oh, I've heard of these, but only with DVDs. Okay. Like, certain regions have certain regional players, and you can only, like, use that region's player. Anyway. I examined this section closely. Her eyes continued to follow mine. Sam, stop it. Sam, please, just say something. Anything. I didn't recognize any of the movies in this section. Even for the Chinese language films in this section, they were all by directors I never heard of before. The films looked quite old and predated even the films I watched with my mother. I struggled to pronounce the titles of some of them. I'm going to struggle to pronounce these anyway. Wait, is this German? Modken in You know, wait. Is that, did you find the adult video section? Sam got up from her stool. Do you have any questions about these films? I think it's safe not to ask. What are these tapes? They look like bootlegs. They're not bootlegs. They're copies of rare and experimental films. Can you really set up a shop like this with these kinds of tapes? It seems hard to sell. There's nothing wrong with them. Wait, oh, they're actual experimental films. Never mind. My mind was in the gutter, but can you can't blame me. Shut up. One day, someone's going to wish there were more copies of these films floating around. Do you really make money selling these films? I do. Special interest. The lease ain't free. You gotta find a way to reach out to every kind of client. Well, I have my loyal customers. Certain movies really do help pad out the sales. Huh? What's that? It's nothing. Would you like to look at anything else? I'm already looking at exactly what I want to look at. Do you have any Chinese classics? I'll get something for my mother. Of course. How can I stay in business if I don't? Any particular one you think she'll like? I'm not sure. Yeah, neither am I. I wouldn't know. My mother really liked the movie The Dream of the Red Chamber. Ooh, that sounds cool, actually. Which version did she like? I think the one with Bridget Lin. Is she a fan of Bridget Lin? I have a lot of her other movies. No, not really. I don't think she particularly likes her movies. She's the biggest superstar of Taiwan and Hong Kong. My mother isn't up to date with celebrity trends. She was and will always be a fan of Yam Kim Fei. She loves Cantonese opera. Perhaps she might like a recording of one of her films. Oh. Yam is quite a popular figure, isn't she? My mother was a fan too. Has she watched The Purple Hairpin? Definitely. I'm sure she'll watch it again though. I'll get a copy. Okay. This version of it is good. The sound is in stereo quality. Thanks. How about for yourself? Is there anything that you're looking for? Stop making this so easy! Just name it and I can find it for you. I'm not sure. I don't have a particular one I'm looking for right now. What kind of movies do you like? Well, let's be honest with her. We're not gonna lie here. We want her to like us. I like reading books. I don't really watch a lot of movies. I prefer reading a book instead. Is that so? Can you tell me why? Well, sometimes I feel more moved if I could imagine something for myself instead of watching it on a screen. My, Michelle, you're quite a dreamy girl. You flirt! Fucking stop it! I wouldn't say that. Please stop. You're making me blush so much. I just like to be quiet with my own thoughts. Michelle. Yeah? What kind of movies do you like, Sam? What made you want to run a video store? As long as I can remember, I've been watching movies. I like every kind of film. Comedy, action, romance, drama. I can watch anything. What I like about film is watching the actors and actresses bring the story to life, along with the film set, the cinematography, the sound direction. Sometimes it all comes together to create a picture so vivid and beautiful that it leaves a lasting impression on me. The films that I like are the ones I'll never forget. You just want to go back and watch them so you can think about them again. Yes, exactly, please. That's what makes a home video so wonderful for me. I see. Huh. My heart ached at hearing Sam's words. Have you seen this movie? Sam pointed to her tiny television screen. It was a black and white Chinese silent film. It was made quite before my time. I didn't recognize any of the actors. No, what is it? Oh, Sam showed me the tape. This film was one of Ruin Lingyu's strongest performances. New Women. Ruin Lingyu? I don't think I've ever heard of her. She also went by the English name, Lily Nguyen. She was a silent film star in Shanghai during the 1930s. Ruin was one of Cantonese origins. Her Cantonese accent notwithstanding, her success as an actress was before the advent of sound in Chinese cinema. You could see in her films that she was talented in portraying a variety of characters with a high level of emotional depth. I won't tell you too much about her until after you finish the film, but I have to say this film carries a lot more weight once you know what happened. I see. That's interesting. How did you come across her films? I'm sure even my mother wouldn't know about them. I had heard a little bit about her films before from people old enough to be alive during her time. It was only recently that her films were taken out of the archive, so I had my chance to finally watch them myself. Huh, you can watch it here. It's not that long. Here, have a seat. I'll rewind it to the beginning. Huh? It's alright. I'll get a copy. Okay. Michelle, come on! At this point, you're pussy blocking yourself. Like, usually someone else is being like, oh, let me get in the way. You're getting in your own way. Michelle, come on. I'll give you 20% off. 20% only? Can I buy one, get one? I'd love to, but I have to be fair to every customer. I'll discount you more if you're a returning customer. I also do rentals. Huh? Is that really fair then? All right, here. Thank you. What is the movie about? Well, it's about an educated woman played by Ruan and what she has to do to survive in the society of the time. It's quite a brave film considering its time of release. The last scene always gives me chills. It's hard to describe the film. You just have to watch it and see. Tell me what you think after you've finished it. Okay? I hope you like it. Oh, we're both blushing. Oh, cute. Oh. I've been taking up a lot of your time. I shouldn't be keeping you from your work any longer. I should get going. Are you busy tonight? I don't have any particular plans. Would you like to come with me to a show? Sam, oh my goodness, I do so love a woman who knows what she wants. Oh my god. A show? It's at this pub near the station here. I know the owner quite well and she puts on a special event every month. A pub? What about your shop? It's okay, I'll just lock it up. It's about time I close up anyway. Really? The sign outside your door says you still have a half an hour until closing. Closing time is subject to management. What kind of management is that? Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go. Okay, sweep me off my feet, babe. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think this is gonna lead into another date, which I mean, oh my goodness, romance flying in left and right and just, oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever it's been a long time since I've been flustered during one of these sorts of episodes. Oh my goodness, Sam. Well, we're gonna pick up with our little show date next time because my heart physically cannot take any more of this woman literally sweeping me off my feet. So thank you so much, whoever happens to be watching this. Like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye!